Russia, Cuba, Pakistan, the US. Surprisingly, journalists from these countries also participate in the 2024 summit of the Forum on China-Africa Cooperation. Why are they here? What are they looking for from the 2024 FOCAC summit?
And in my position as a chief correspondent, my goal here is explain to Latin American people how China works, how the principles of agreement of China, respect, cooperation, win-win benefits, and go. That's why I'm here. We're interested in political, economic, and cultural exchange. We want to write about these agreements between China and Africa, the developing countries, the global south. That is the reason of my presence here. We want to know more about the cooperation things and the ways to do the cooperation with China.
I'm from the United States because it's my first time to come to this forum and take part in it, and especially because it's, as a, you could say staff, like, working here, I'm very happy to be able to meet other colleagues in our same field, the media and the news from both China and from different African countries, and get the chance to understand, cooperate with them. But I think the most important thing is being here and just, looking more, listening more, I think, to learn more about, China-Africa relations.
So I'm here to attend the China-Africa Summit. I'm from Pakistan. As a Pakistani, it's a really good thing seeing it from the third person. Healthcare is very interesting, and especially what China is doing for Africa in the health sector, which is very important.
The Global South is no longer the silent majority, but key force for reforming the international order. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi said at a joint press conference.
一致同意共同践行真正的多边主义，推进落实三大全球倡议，倡导平衡有序的世界多极化，为包容的经济全球化。总而言之，本次峰会发出了中非发展时代强音，彰显了全球南方团结合作的坚定信心。中非峰会中点亮了共筑人类命运的南方时代。
Will China-Africa relations be a role model? And how can the Global South enhance international cooperation in further?
I think the relationship between China and Africa can be a model, or at least an example, because a Latin American country has their own issues, and it's quite different from Africa countries. But in general, I think yes, because we are all from global south, and we are developing countries, and in that way we can find some goals to cooperate together. Well, we think we have to raise our voice because we are more. And of course, historical way, the Western country has been colonized, have been dominated our countries, and it's our opportunity now to cooperate together. But just if we work together, we can do some cooperation and respect our countries in front of Western countries. I think they are more interested in technology, of course. All the notice about the technology is a big, like a big notice from Latin America countries. They are very interested in that, this topic. Also, economic topic is very interesting for Latin America country because we want to establish more cooperation with China, But I think we have to know more about the cultural exchange. I think more Latin American people have to come here to understand China from here, not just from the read dialects, because they can understand.
And from the other perspective, it's a great thing, as Africa was neglected and wasn't explored much and wasn't connected much. But now China is trying to connect Africa with the world, and it's a great initiative. It's a really good thing, and it's more people and more power. So
I think, well, personally, of course, I'm very happy to see, China and African countries cooperating more, working together more. I think because, as there's a saying, if China develops very well, of course, the world will develop better. And if the world develops better, China will also develop better. So I think in the end, it doesn't matter if it's China-US relations, China-Africa relations, as long as all countries can come together and work together based off like a win-win cooperation type of a mindset, then I think it's going to benefit everybody. I think, in the end, as long as more countries come together and, whether it's from an economic standpoint or political standpoint, I think that there just needs to be more communication between all the countries as a whole, especially us youth. Having more youth come here to study, to even, tourism or for work, just being able to understand each other, that's the first step, I think, towards having a broader cooperation between all countries.
I think that this is a very useful thing for both sides, for Africa and for China. Yes, and I hope that it will be very productive, and that this bring benefits for world. Population of China and Africa is very big. It's like 1/3 of world population. This is events of world size.
The 2024 FOCAC Summit will bring China-Africa relations to a higher level. This will possibly push the reform of the global governance system to build a fairer and just world order.